who are the people we should be promoting right now?
The Bible is very clear on what's right and what's wrong, and there aren't incremental strategies. We're told to just stop and obey the law, whether it's Old Testament or New Testament. Pastors that we should be supporting are the ones that really embrace the Bible. And those are the kind of pastors that embrace the biblical truths that we should be supporting.
All right, we're here with Walter Hoy. Obviously, the work that you've done to try to stop abortion has been incredible. And we're talking to so many people here at the Pastor Summit that are saying, you know, the overturning of Roe v. Wade, 50 years of prayers answered. It's amazing, but it comes down to the states and knowing that the real mission and goal is to end abortion altogether. But the interesting part about this is I was outside of the Supreme Court when it got overturned, and it was just a joyous moment, but also the next day when I got to talk to the protesters, there's everyone that brings up no uterus, no opinion. We're two men sitting on the couch talking about something that they say is just a women's issue. How do you respond to when someone says no uterus, no opinion when it comes to abortion?
Oh my goodness, you have to really get to the point. It takes two. It's not as if that can happen without the man and woman becoming involved. And so it's as much that man's responsibility, as much as that man's child as it is her. And the point that I like to make is that men need to step up. If men stepped up, loved that woman, put a ring on her finger, provided for her and protected her, we wouldn't hear so much of that. Mm-hmm. The problem is that unfortunately men haven't done what they should have done, even could have done. And so now we're in the situation that we're in today.
Mm-hmm. And then you see places like, and organizations like BLM. Like they're trying to destroy the nuclear family.
Yes.
And obviously the work that you've done, you know what's going on with the Black community. There's just single mothers there, and they are heroes in their own right in a lot of ways. But it seems to be that the man is just absent, and it's not just in the Black community. It's just in general. It seems like if we keep this abortion train going, and there's states like obviously we're in California right now, they're saying like basically just kill it whenever you want. I think that only empowers men to have just transactional sex, and then just use women. And to say, it's not convenient for me to have a baby, but it is convenient for me to have premarital sex with you, or just have sex with absolutely zero consequences whatsoever.
That's absolutely true. When I was standing in front of an abortion clinic years ago in Oakland, I can remember talking to one of the men bringing women to get an abortion. I walked up to him and I said, you know, brother, you know, this is an abortion clinic. You're going to lose the life of your child. And he said, I know. I said, you know? He says, yeah. I know what this is. And so I was sort of confused. Well, if you know what this is, you can go get her. She's walking across the street. Don't do this. He told me that he was just a dog. He was no longer a man. And that abortion had taken away his manhood. And that he was just simply going through the motions now with one woman after the other. And oh my goodness, if I had more time, I could really get into this story. But what you said is absolutely true. If men would do better by women, this would almost bring it to an end right there.
And then you see men like Senator Warnock that are saying, well, I'm a pro-choice pastor. You know, what I'm going to do is make sure that I'm appealing to every side, and especially the women. And unfortunately, there's some people that look up to him. And he's now at a point in this political spectrum where his voice is massive, and it's all lives here. But you see people like that. Who are the people we should be promoting right now? Who are the pastors and who are the people that you feel like are really doing an incredible job to make sure, hey, men, this is on you too. You need to be standing for life as well, and stop all this nonsense that's been okay for generations and generations.
Oh my goodness, the pastors that we should be supporting are the ones that really embrace the Bible. There's nowhere in the Bible where we're told that, well, you know, you can cheat on your wife part-time, you know, it's just your choice, don't worry about it. No. The Bible is very clear on what's right and what's wrong. And there aren't incremental strategies. You know, I'm going to do a little bit here and maybe a little bit next time. We're told to just stop and obey the law, whether it's Old Testament or New Testament. And those are the kind of pastors that embrace the biblical truths that we should be supported. And unfortunately, you mentioned Warnock, he's not one of those pastors.
Well, definitely thank you so much for all the work you do. Where can people find you and the work that you and your wife are doing?
They can go to Issues, and that's plural, Issues, the number 4 life.org.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
All right, appreciate it.